All right, I think we've gone live. I am in the car waiting for my employee. We already grabbed the dogs. Had a little bit of drama this morning. The highway department came and mowed all along my fence, which is wonderful. If they would not mow my fence over, they hit my fence and didn't bother to fix it. So, no big deal. And driving down, I noticed there's a cow sitting looking over the fence. So we fixed it. We got that fixed. Well, this morning, we went and walked the fences, and the mower had hit my fences. Oh, I'm not supposed to scratch my head. Sorry. My mower had I take my hat off to keep me from scratching my head. And I do it anyway. They took there were 3 places where they actually hit my fence. One was bad. We fixed that last night. The other 2 were just minor repairs. But I'm going to have to pay attention whenever they mow. I'm going to have to watch because they hit the fence in 3 different spots and didn't stop to fix it. Could have been a problem. So, and I don't know if you can see him back there. What you doing, Harry Potters? Hey, what you doing? You're all covered with pond water. You're all covered with pond water. Did you have a good time chasing the moo cows? Well, this morning, because we were fixing the fence, it's right over here near the road, so I actually corralled the cows into my yard, which I don't like to do. But they were all excited because there's fresh grass on the other side of the fence that I'm fixing. So I herded them all into the yard. Well, my employee didn't like that too much. He goes, why'd you herd the cows into the yard? I said, look at the fence I'm repairing. It's right next to this cut grass. He goes, oh, okay. Because what was happening is they were wanting to push through while I was fixing the fence until it got fixed. Once it's fixed, they don't mess with it. But while it's down, they want to go through and eat that grass. So I herded them into the yard. Well, they didn't want to go out of the yard because there's quite a bit of grass in the yard. So I had to get old Harry Potter out to go chase them cows, those moo cows. Betty Boop just looks at him. She's like, I'm not chasing those things. Harry gets all excited. Oh, I get to herd the cows. Believe it or not, it's a pit bull. Gotta be careful herding with pit bulls. They get real worked up. But he actually does a very good job. He herds naturally. We didn't have to train him much. Kind of had to teach him to stop chasing them after they got on the other side. So, since it's a lot easier to have the dog help you herd the cows, the dog was herding the cows in this morning from the yard. I put them in the yard so I can repair the fence. But they didn't want to leave the yard, so, oh, Harry Potter got them moo cows. Did you tell them moo cows who was boss? You told him to get on that other side of the fence, and now you're panting like crazy, and then you decided to go jump in the pond. He likes to jump in the pond. After he chases the cows, he cools off by jumping in the pond. Which is okay. Our pond's pretty clean. Actually, we're going to have to break it. I hate to say this. We repaired this pond here on our property when we first moved in here. This was a rental that we just decided to move the renters out to move my farm here. Well, the dam is bad. It was all filled up with soot and just nasty. People have been throwing trash in it for years. Well, we got that all burrowed out and cleaned out, but we didn't have a dam built. I didn't have the excavation equipment. So we did burrow it out and make it deeper, and it still works, but that dam is eventually going to break entirely. It leaks. So it's just, I keep scratching my head. It's just a matter of time before we're gonna have to replace it. And I probably won't. We have other ponds in the back. It's just this one's nice because I can see when the cows are drinking, and if it's close, so we don't have to go out into the woods to break the ice in the winter and just go down to the end of the drive. But we'll see. It should be okay for this winter, but then I'm going to probably have to either rent the excavation equipment and do it myself, or just have my employee do it. But when it comes to like engineering type things, I do that myself. He was able to burrow, clean the soot and the sediments in the bottom out, build up the little bit of the dam that we can repair. He was able to do that. But when it comes to actual new excavation of a pond, I will do that myself. You have to pay attention to the soils. Like, is it caliche soil? Is it black soil? Is it going to leak? Has it got rocks? Has it got pipes running through it? I mean, it's just a nightmare to do. So I'll probably do that next year. I don't know why my employee's not here yet. We got both dogs. I'm almost tempted to leave him. I'm a little bit of a hurry today. I have enormous amounts of work to do. Let me explain what enormous amounts of work really is, guys. This isn't just the normal marketing and stuff that everyone does every day. I have 7,464 items that were AliExpress items. No more of that China crap for me. I am all U.S. fulfilled. You get the item from the time you order to your front door in 7 days. They say 3 to 5. I say 7. I'd rather tell you more days and you get the item early than less days and you get the item late. So, that's a huge undertaking. Now, that 7,464 listings sounds like a lot of work. It is, because I have to go in 50 at a time, make them unavailable on all my stores. And there's a lot. Then I have to go back and schedule them for delete, which Shopify never does. But at least they won't be visible to my consumer. Now, that sounds like, oh, he's taking down all those listings. That is a pimple compared to what I have to do next. Next, I'm adding 60,000 listings. Yes, you heard me correctly. All USA fulfilled, all just like what you would buy on Amazon. A little bit cheaper, not much. A little bit cheaper. And all high quality stuff. No longer will you be able to buy, let me see if I can find something right here. Well, this is all messed up. This was an electronic toy until Harry found it. But you're not getting this one. It's already messed up, but you're not getting it. Stuff like this. Sorry. This is cheap stuff from China. You're not going to find that in my store anymore. You will find that in lot boxes at a different business that I'm doing. I have $1 million of inventory from eBay. I closed eBay. It's a waste of time. Why pay them 10% when they don't get you any sales? All they got me was 5 thefts a day from their customer base that you can't cancel sales from. To hell with that. So I canceled that. So I've got all that investment in inventory, and these are good items. This is stuff that moved at 150 items a day on eBay, guys. I just closed it off. I need that warehouse space for my new business. The inventory means absolutely nothing to me. I was going to have a bonfire. Honestly. $1 million, I'll burn it up. It's preventing me from making money. I could care less. It took me a year to take that investment out of my business. So I'm ready to burn it up. But that's kind of stupid. I can make lots that you can easily buy. You just use an app, push a button, buy the lots. And I'm selling everything below what I paid for it, including shipping mostly. Some of it I had to mark up a little because like comforters are kind of big. But basically, you're paying what I paid for the item after it's delivered to you. So you have the entire profit margin to make money on. And that's a lot, actually. Because I gotta blow my nose. I'm looking for a Kleenex. The dog got my Kleenexes, so I don't know if I even have one in here. But basically, I don't have one. No, that's paper, damn it. I don't have a Kleenex. I wish he'd hurry up. Been sitting here forever. All right, well, I can't blow my nose, sorry. Oh, goodness. So basically, what I'm doing is, like, let's say it's sheet sets. I'll take 5 or 6 sheet sets, put them in a box, put a cheap price on it, make a lot listing, and you just buy that lot. Wholesale, below wholesale, actually, on some of it. That's one way I'm getting rid of that inventory. There's a lot, guys. I mean, this is a huge warehouse. Roof, floor to ceiling, packed with inventory. I'm lot listing all of it, getting rid of all of it. Now, the other way that I fill lot boxes is in a live show. You'll see one on Tuesday that's for Christmas lots, and I don't know when the other one is. The first one I have coming up is Tuesday for Christmas lots. Now, I only have a few Christmas lot lights even made, but I will have more by Tuesday. And this is how it works in the live show. I just show you the lots that I've already prepared in the app. You just go through and buy whatever you want. Easy. You don't have to mess with me. You don't have to talk to me. You just buy what you want. Just like a regular listing. But that will save you a lot of money. You get a really good deal. You want to save mega money? You come live into the show with me. Bills, damn it. Employees get in the mail, it's all bills. You go live into the show with me. You tell me what you're interested in. I want toys, I want bedding, I want towels. Whatever it is you're interested in, I got drama. Yeah, I see, I got a bunch of bills. Anything major drama? Oh crap, they're telling me I ought to renew my driver's license. $27. On the 5th, on my birthday. Alright, don't let me forget that. Magruder propane and dish TV, that's just junk. Okay, nothing important. The Magruder propane should not be a bill. Pre-buy. Oh shit, I gotta buy more propane. Damn. I already have some paid for, but you know, I gotta do that pre-buy.
It's almost empty.
It's almost empty?
Yeah.
Shit. I don't have the money for that. Pre-buy is expensive. That's like $500-$600. I'll do it later. Hopefully. I've got to get some sales generated on my Key Web. I've got to get some. I've got to get some sales generated on my keywebco.com site. Even though I don't make very much, I want to get some sales going. Get some sales going there so I can make a little bit of money. I need to generate a little bit of money off the products there. Not really to make anything, but so I have the operate. Shut up! So I have the operation. Enough! So I have the operational budget to run my business. The products only need to generate enough money. Quiet! Where's the cologne? Where's the cologne? I'll spray the cologne. You got fleas. Tell him he's got fleas. I get some all on. Quiet! I'll just ignore him. Yeah. We'll just have to listen to him bark for a minute. I'm sorry about the dog. He's all worked up. He just got through chasing cows. He loves chasing the cows. For 2 hours this morning, when I herded the cows into the yard so I could fix the fence, for 2 hours this morning, he stood at the window barking, wanting to chase those cows back over the fence. So finally, after I got the fence repaired, we got the dog out, so he's all worked up. Well, the reason I even have products at QWebco.com, my business is making websites and doing podcasts. That's where my money comes from, guys. Products are irrelevant to me, really. But if I can generate enough money off of my U.S. fulfilled products that don't really generate much profit. Boy, that's bouncing. Look at that. You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to glue it down or something. We have a foam mount that works, but it jiggles on the gravel. It's awful. Once we're on the highway, it won't be so bad. But I need to generate enough money off the sales, not of the lots. The lots are just anything I make off selling lots, it just gets invested in motorcycle parts. That's what my new job is, or my new business is. I buy the motorcycles from myself, wholesale. My employee assembles them. Then we drive them to Kansas City, and we have 3 stores that will distribute them for us. Basically, they tell me as many as I bring, they can move. So, the only limits on my new business is, 1, I've got to empty the warehouse, so I've got to sell all those lots. All the lots, any money that it makes, I split with my employee, because he really doesn't have a salary right now. He's not doing the work I've told him, so he's not getting paid. So on the eBay stuff, I split whatever the lots bring in with him, and then the remainder just simply gets put in an investment for more motorcycles. The more motorcycles I can start with, the better. It will increase exponentially. I'll start off probably with 2, because that's probably all I can afford. I'll start off with 2. Those will flip in a couple days. Then I'll get 3. Then I'll get 9. I'll go up by increases. Odd number increases. Always leaving 1 off that I sold to not increase. That's for operational costs. Employee salary. Oh my goodness, you got a plush animal. That'll keep him busy.
There's no for that one. It's still complete.
No, he hadn't destroyed that one. He likes that one.
It's still complete.
Yeah. So, that's what's going on with the business. Now, I'm not going to stay on here really, really long today. We're not going to buy my mom's or any of that today. I'm just going to the gas station and then run my errand and come straight back. I have to get my head treated This is for the medical people. By the way, I just saw on my network that I've got to talk to some medical people. So you're going to get a little medical report here real quick. All right, today's pretty easy. No nurse comes today. She was gonna, but there's really just no reason for her to come today. She was scheduled, so we moved that schedule to another day. The reason she did not need to come today is because my head is oozing from the bacterial infection. I have to go and get that treated. They might as well do my treatment up there at the hospital. Doesn't cost any more or less either way. So no nurse today. I will have a nurse tomorrow, which means I might possibly be able to avoid driving in tomorrow. That's just for the medical people. I do that every day, guys. If you've been watching my shows for any amount of time, you'll know that you always get my medical report pretty much every day. All right, you're going to use the ATM card. You're going to take out no more than $140. You're not going to put but $2 or $3 of gas. $2 or $3 of gas in. You can only spend $10 out of the $140 you take out. There is nothing else. So we are going to have $130 for me to check in that I got to pay in cash today. You're going to withdraw that. The transfer is not done yet. So we're going to take that out, and then you're going to put, get our normal stuff, and then just a couple dollars of gas in because we're not desperate on gas yet. Okay? You got it? You know which card to use? Wrong one. You're not that stupid. Come on, do this right. If you had done that, that would have cost me a bunch of money. I'm about ready to get rid of all these multiple accounts. I've had greendot.com forever. I love Green Dot. I'm keeping it. I have a dividend check. That's all I get on that. One $600 dividend check a month. But I'm leaving that one because that's kind of like not attached to my business. Everything else, including my personal bank account now, is all part of my business, which has become very complicated. They want $6,000 for that Mustang. You saw that? I'm looking at cars because it's just a matter of time. We've had some transmission issues with this one. So I've been kind of eyeballing cars lately. Not that I'll be able to afford to get any right now. By the way, I don't do credit, guys. I don't know if you knew that. If I buy a car, that means a cash purchase. If I buy a house, that means a cash purchase. If I buy any items for my business to sell, that's a cash purchase. I don't do credit because credit just makes you pay more money for something you don't really even own. It's not a good idea to use credit in your business. I say that, but 99.9% of people run their lives on credit. I don't use it at all. I use credit cards with no credit lines.
Hold on.
All right, are you gonna go get that cash?
Yes, hold on.
Come on, time's ticking.
I know.
Time is a ticking. Tick, 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 tock. Tick, 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 tock. What here, Butters? You know what? I've got my shirt on inside out. I probably look like a retard. I really do have my shirt on inside out. Guys, I'm gonna get out of the car, take my shirt off, and turn it around so I don't look like it. I rode in the little bus when I was in school. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna take my shirt off and turn it around. Yeah, I got my shirt on backwards. Can you believe that? Running around all day with my shirt on backwards. I would have looked like a real idiot when I got up there. No wonder it fit funny. Well, it does look a lot better when I wear my clothing right side out. I was in a hurry this morning. I did get a lot of looks. I could have got a date. I actually could have got a date. I don't ever take my shirt off in public, so everyone that knows me was looking like, oh, he took his shirt off. I don't ever do that. All right. They're laughing. Man, they know why I took my shirt off and flew. They're laughing at me. These are people I know, guys. They're laughing. They're pointing at me. Laughing because I have my shirt on inside out. All right, so we're here at the gas station. It's a pretty easy day today. Well, easy online for videos, at least. My VA has finally figured out how to help me with this situation. So he today, well, I say today, actually it's the middle of the night when he works. He's in the Philippines. He is going to assist me in making those products unavailable so I can get them removed. As soon as I get all the express crap, there's no other way to put it, removed from keywebco.com, I can start adding massive amounts of products, and very quickly too, I might add. This new app I have requires a fraction of the work that I used to have to do. So I'm able to add hundreds of products very quickly. So that is what is going on this week. You are going to see some major changes. Now take a peek so you can see what I'm talking about. If you go to keywebco.com, the first things you're going to see are going to be my newly listed. Basically, if it's a newly listed, you're good to go unless you get about 50 or 60 pages back. Then you'll start running into some AliExpress stuff. So basically, the collections you see visible, I'm scratching my head. Damn it. It really itches, that bacteria, guys. But basically, boy, all these construction people here. Basically, what is good right now, go look at my costumes. Go look at my costumes. There's 1,800 costumes, I believe. I will have 11,000 costume listings. You heard me correctly. Every costume you could possibly imagine that you would ever even think about needing, I will have. Drones and radio control cars. I am only carrying radio control cars, boats, drones, robots, high-end radio control toys. That is all in the next collection. I'm not sure if this order is correct, but that's the drones. I think it just says drones, but it's actually drones and radio control items. Don't look at the shoes. Those are a mess. You probably can't see those anyway. Kitchen, be very careful. There's still a lot of AliExpress. So if you want to see the difference between the listings, if you want to see what's new and good and what's old and I'm trying to get rid of, it's pretty easy to tell what is coming from AliExpress and what is coming from the USA by the quality of the listing. So I would recommend going to costumes. Click any of the costumes. Those are all just US fulfilled. I believe I've already deleted all of the AliExpress costumes, so we should not have any difficulty there. So if you look at the costumes, you can see the quality of the costumes. All right, you have the 130?
Yeah.
All right. He bought me a drink. That was really nice. I didn't think he had the money for that. Which means I'm going to come up with some more money, I'm sure. We're to the penny today, guys. I'm running it really close. I have no transfers till Monday, so I'm running it real close. What a prick. Sorry, just someone really rude behind us. I hate rude people, guys. Even though I'm not overly polite. I don't like really rude people. All right, I hope that's enough gas. Damn. Let's see what we put in. Probably $2. $2. That's not enough. We're still gonna have to get a couple more dollars gas. That woman behind us?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a bitch.
No, sorry.
Yeah, it's just a bitch.
You in video?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Is my thing closed?
I don't know. Check.
I can't see River Muser.
The woman that's
So rude, right?
Yeah.
Because she didn't want to wait for us to get our
Yeah,
gas.
2 lines behind.
Yeah, and there were 2 more
empty.
pumps for
But I
her to
want
use.
that one.
She wanted that one.
I
Just
don't know what
stupid.
reason. Yeah.
Just stupid. People are so
So ridiculous.
rude. Just rude for no reason.
Making noise and
Huffing and puffing, right?
yes.
I saw her go around. I was like, I'm not moving.
No.
Would you please fix the rear view
Oh,
mirror?
the cow.
Yes, all my rear view mirrors.
Ah,
I let the cows into my yard because I had to, actually. Yeah, I can use the round one. This one's all messed up too. I let the cows in the yard so I could fix the fence. And I didn't have to worry about them getting in the road. Could you open that for me? Shake it real good. We really need to make our own freaking tea. $1.60 a
You
jar
can
of
buy a
tea.
bottle of sugar.
I could buy a whole box of tea for $1 and a pound of sugar. For $4, I could have enough tea to make 18 gallons. I hate paying money for stuff I can do it myself. All right, help me get on the highway here. As soon as we get on the highway, we can get talking and having a good time. I can. Am I good?
Yes. Motorcycles, can you look at that?
Crap. GPS, the highways are closed. We're going to have to exit very soon. I-70 is closed this weekend. It's going to be a nightmare for me to get back and forth to the city every day. Yes, find out how I can get back and forth.
Hold on, Harry, hold on.
Hold on, we're trying to get directions here, buddy. Here, I'll play with you. Oh, you're so vicious, Harry. Oh, you're so vicious. You're just Mr. Vicious.
Honestly, still. Oh, no, hold on.
You will. It'll give us directions.
It's in Independence.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Next in Blue Springs.
Blue Springs, take
Highway.
40. Yeah,
All
that's
the
an
way
easy
to-
exit, though. All the way to Nolan.
Yeah, all
Or
the way.
past.
All the way.
All the way in. So basically, exit in Blue Springs, take 40 the whole way.
In Independence, yeah. You can do the Independence.
We'll just do it when it starts backing up.
Independence.
Yeah. Okay. It won't be too awful. We can get quite.
There's
Hey!
Independence.
Would you keep him busy?
Yeah, you have a toy.
We can keep him. Hey!
Move. Go in this place. He's not screaming. Look.
Just give me the lid. I'm not going to be able to drink this.
Oh, water.
That's why he's
Yeah,
throwing a
ramen.
fit. Yeah, he wants his drink. All right. So now we're on the highway. No. Now we're on the highway. Then it'll just bark again tomorrow. Now we're on the highway with the barking dogs. Enough! Shut up!
You know where the puzzle so you for you.
No, he just wants water.
No, that running for the puzzle.
Yeah, he didn't go to the bathroom either. All right, guys, so we're on the highway. So I'm going to get off here pretty quick because the dog is going to be obnoxious the whole way. My employee doesn't play with it or anything. Would you please grab the toy and keep him distracted and do something instead of just sit there?
Boo is in the way. How can you move it?
You get up and you turn around and you move. Lazy.
Boo.
All right,
Wait,
so
one more.
we're going to try to keep the dogs quiet so I can finish up here. All right, so what I'm going to be doing today, my employee hasn't done any of the work I've asked, so I'm going to end up doing the lot boxes for Christmas. I have a show on Tuesday. There's only 4 lot boxes. I need 50 by my show on Tuesday. So all I'm going to have to ask him to do is pull out all the Christmas crap, including those little LED lights, and I'm going to just make lot boxes of all that stuff, and I'll put those in the listings. I have to take the pictures and move them to the computer. It's a lot of work. Everything Christmas. Anything that can be Christmas. Decorations. Skirts for under the trees. All that crap. So we're doing Christmas lots on Tuesdays. Now what I'm going to do is, like, let's say I have 150 LED candles that you stick into the window. I actually have about 500 of those. I'll make them in lots. I'll make small lots and large lots. Most people are just going to be buying this stuff to decorate their house. But I'm going to make lots that you could also sell and flip a profit. So, like, I'd make a lot of, like, oh, I don't know. I'm not sure the price, but probably 20 for $20 including shipping. So you're getting them for, well, no, probably be 18 or 16. It depends. I'll figure out the math. But basically, you'd be getting them for where they cost you delivered less than $1 a piece. You can easily decorate with those, or you can sell them. That's just one example. That's not a very good example either. But like tree skirts, it's very difficult to make a lot of tree skirts unless someone is going to sell them, resell them. So I'll do one lot of tree skirts, but then I'm gonna do a Christmas. I hope to have this done by Tuesday. I'm gonna do decorate for Christmas, and I will make a lot box that has tree skirts, Christmas ornaments, Christmas lights, little figures that you put, Christmas cards, everything that you would need, maybe even wrapping paper and boxes. I have those too. No, we use all those.
Yeah.
All gone. But I will make Christmas decoration bundles. I will make Christmas wrapping bundles. I will make Christmas toy bundles. I'll make stockings, actually already stuffed stockings with toys. So all you do is just, I need 5 stockings. Boom, boom, boom. You order the number of stockings you need. We throw them in the box. They're already pre-filled with a bunch of cheap toys. So that is what I am doing this weekend and Monday. And then the show for that is Tuesday at 7 Central Time at the QWebCo channel. So, in a long-winded way, what I've described to you is I've taken a very thriving eBay business and closed it because it's no longer viable. Their platform is sucks. Their search engine is useless. And you can't cancel transactions from thieving buyers even if they've stolen thousands of items. I don't need that headache. To pay them 10%, what the hell for? I can just use my own website, make all the money, and not have any headache. So that's what I'm doing. So that's how the new products, the high volume, quality stuff that I sell, that's how that's changing. Everything that I had in eBay, plus another 3,000 listings worth of stuff I never bothered to list, is all going to be sold off in lots. A few small lots just for someone who wants to buy the stuff, and then bigger lots for people that want to resell the stuff. Now that's the one way that I'm emptying the warehouse. The other way is in the show after I go through the pre-made lots that I've already made. You can come in and I can fill a live box for you. Filling a live box is dirt cheap because we base everything that we put on that box on what it costs to ship to you. If I can cram 10 more items in your box, your price that you're going to pay for those is very, very low. You see what I'm saying? So, and there's no limit on how much you can put in a box. I have $1 million of inventory, guys. Do you understand the opportunity here? You could literally keep me online and my employee online all day, all night, Tuesday night, any night that I do the show. I'll show you pre-made lots at the beginning, and then after the pre-made lots, I'm like anyone filling a box. You better speak quick. If you decide to fill a box, then all you do is tell me what you want. My employee then runs to the warehouse and grabs as many totes as he can possibly drag in for the item types that you want. And I literally hold it up, $1, throw it in your box, $2, throw it in your box. And the prices get lower and lower and lower the more stuff you put in the box. And we will keep filling until you have everything that you can possibly want at a significantly cheap price. But you're not done yet. After we get your total, all the things that you put in your box, my employee literally boxes it up and figures out what it'll be, pirate shipping, which is the cheapest way to go normally, to send the items to you. Now, if you're spending $100, $200, $300, $500, $1,000, trust and believe, hey! I will cut off the shipping cost. I won't increase the cost. Enough! You do that.
No, it's the one that walk, the one that moves inside, I guess.
I will eat the shipping cost. So you just saved whatever it costs to ship you all the items on top of already getting things dirt cheap. So the best way is to fill a live box. Of course, that's a pain in the butt because you literally have to sit there while I hold up and show you items. But here's the thing. Once you fill a lot box, whatever goes in your box, you end up buying. Everything that my employee pulled out that you decided not to buy is going to end up in new lot boxes that I'll make pre-made lots in the app. So everything that I pull out in the live shows eventually is going to be in lots. What I'm doing is I'm taking a ceiling to floor, 7 rows, 2 stacks high, 6 long, to give you an idea of how big these industrial shelves are. We use regular industrial shelves, and then we put another one on top. We have ladders in between. 7 rows of that, 6 long, 6 columns. That's 12 industrial shelves, 7 rows of 12 industrial shelves, ceiling to floor, completely packed. And we have another warehouse that is half, well, we have 2, but the one I'm not counting, because that's stuff we're actually keeping. And then I have another warehouse of stuff that not even listed yet, that I haven't even started playing with. So there is basically all the items you could ever freaking want. And I'm at tons, guys. Unbelievable inventory. Like I said, I burned up $10,000 worth of items in my yard the other day. I had to stop doing it. That's what started the show. People got all upset. Oh, I can sell that, I can sell that. Well, then why didn't you buy it? Well, make lots and do a live show. Oh, that's a good idea. So I decided to do that. I put off my motorcycle business till January to give you guys the opportunity to buy up this stuff super cheap. It's not like the money that it makes any, well, matters to me, of course, I need the money. But I'm ready to have a bonfire. $1 million bonfire would not faze me at all. I need that space. So, if you want to take advantage of my investment and make a lot of money, I suggest you start paying attention to my shows, especially the app. I have an app, I'll give you the link. Now, there's not much in there, and you'll see some lots that looks like there's something to buy, but there's nothing in it. It will tell, you can tell, you just read what they are. So this is how that works. You would go to this app. It's a bit.ly link, bit.ly/capital D, capital D, capital L, capital S, HOP. That stands for Dragon Deals Live Shop. The D, the L, and the S are capitalized. The HOP are not. That's Dragon Deals Live Shop. Now what you would do is scroll through that app, take a peek at the Christmas lots. There's only some lights in there now. That's what we're going to be building today. So you would take a peek at the app and you scroll down and just click the one that says Christmas lots. It's going to open a website. Now, it's a little confusing. You probably have not seen this type of website before. What you have to do is once you click that link, you're going to see a page come up. But you're not going to see any options to select boxes. You have to hit Add to Cart at the bottom of the page first. Then a little box will show up and it will tell you the boxes that you choose. And that's what you click to actually put it in the cart. But I'm using a portal, a shopping portal. So you actually have to activate your cart to select what you want in it. That's the difference between a regular platform. Regular platform, you just push the button and it puts it in your cart and bills you. This one, you have to enter your shipping information. I don't have your account information like eBay. So this one, you add to cart, choose the box you want, then that actually puts it in your cart. Then just follow the directions. You just put your address in. Good to go. Good to go. Now that's on that side. Now there's another site in here. This is a little confusing, but you'll figure it out. Remember I told you the best deal is to fill a live box. Live box is not available in that same website. Live box is in my helpful tips site. That is another link in the app. If it says, have you filled a live box or fulfill your live box order, you click that, that's going to take you to a similar type page, but not the same one. And again, you would hit add cart after you have your total, after I've told you what it is, including shipping. Then you would just simply buy the box, the total box, for the dollar amount. That doesn't mean you will get just one box. We will break those down and ship them the cheapest way we can. Sometimes it's cheaper to make 2 or 3 boxes in cubic than one big priority box. So you'll get the tracking, of course, for all of this. I have to manually give you the tracking numbers. You get an email from Pirate Shipping for everything with your address, but it's not directly from my store. It's from Pirate Shipping. So I will send you a confirmation email from the store so you have 2 copies to show what's coming in that box. This is the difference between a pre-made lot and a live show box that we actually fill for you. We're filling your box live. I don't have a list of what's in your box. We're filling it live. It is very, very important you do this one step to secure that you're going to actually get what we filled live while you were watching. But you need this in case there's ever postal damage. You will make a full list. I want a full list of everything that you bid on and is supposed to be in that box. It's very easy to do this. What you do is you go to the chat feature, which may or may not be working. If it isn't, then what you do is you just reply to the email, and hopefully I can find it. I may just send you a private message and say, please give me the list of what's to be in your box.
Hazard reported ahead.
Oh, we've got to get off now.
You can go this way or this way, either way.
Either one.
Yeah, you'll see the one. Yeah, let's try it.
It's all the same. That way's probably faster.
I don't know. This one, a lot of people using that one.
That one takes me way far out of my way. Which one does this recommend? Sorry, guys, being interrupted.
Hold on. Cuando you turn, it's going to
It tells me which way to go.
You can go either way.
Nah, we'll just go the way I always go, 40. We'll see what it looks like. The other one takes me way far down.
To the mall. Yeah,
Well, I could go down to the next highway,
Yeah.
but that's 20 miles.
No. To the mall.
No, I could go down to 13.
I know. That's way far.
That's way far. No, we'll just follow the directions it tells me. It's going to be horrible. It's Saturday, though. It's not weekday. Yeah, we got major. highway shut down. All right, so let me recap again. The live box thing is what we were on. I keep getting interrupted. For the live box, after you have your total, you will give me the total, you'll buy the box, and you will send me a list of everything that you saw as pack in your box. Now, this list is important. You can send it to me in private message, email, whatever. Just make sure, best way is private message on Facebook. It's just a simple list. This is your evidence. This is what I will do. Because remember, the other lots tell what's in it. This one, you're just buying a box. So once we filled your box live, you got your total, you bought your box, you send me a private message with everything you're expecting in that box. I will verify that that's actually what's in the box before we actually ship it out, even though it's already paid to go. I'll verify that everything that you put in that list is in there. Then this is what I do. I will reply to your message and write these very words or something very similar. Yes, everything in this tracking numbered box, meaning the box you've already bought, may come in multiple boxes, but your total order, you will receive the items you listed above. You need that. You must have that. Now, not for me. This is nightmarish.
I guess it's go this way.
Yeah, I think
Everybody's
so.
using that way.
Yeah, this is not good. Yeah, we're gonna go down that
You
one.
go down to the
We'll
mall.
just go way out there. Go. Yeah, this is a nightmare. The highways are closed, guys. All right, so let me finish it, and then I'll get off here. So that is in case, like, let's say your box comes, like my employee sent some lamps to Florida, 3 of the lamps broke. Well, she's not overly concerned. She priced very little. I didn't charge a markup. I just basically charged what it cost to ship. So she's not overly concerned, but that's bad. I can file it. Actually, you can file it. This is not eBay, guys. You can file a damaged box that arrives for you because you're the one that bought the box. This isn't a platform buying the box for you. Okay, you're buying it through a shopping cart. It's a little different. So, for the post office to honor any claims that you might have, they need to know what was in the box. The listing is only showing that you bought a box. Now, that's not for the pre-made. This is when you fill a box. So that list, all you got to do is take a screenshot. And I tested this. I went to the post office and said, okay, if I was going to file and I was a buyer and I went through 5 different scenarios, I was trying to see if there was a way to get stumped up, like where you wouldn't get a refund. They said, no. They said, you could actually get your refund without the list. But if someone has filed a lot of returns or, filed a lot of postal damage, they may require the list. So we're just doing the list to begin with. We're just doing the list to begin with. So if it breaks, all you got to do is you take your little screenshot that has everything that's in that box. The tracking number or the box number or order number, whatever, will be in that message. And that's all they need to do. They basically need the reply from me verifying, yes, the list you provided is exactly what we sent in the box. That way, if you have any postal damage, you're covered. Otherwise, you're not covered. You're not covered at all. That's on the ones that you fill in the store. That's the complicated part. Just that little listing. Everything else just works like a normal listing. This is an opportunity for you guys to make money. And guys, if you haven't done it by January, there'll be $1 million bonfire in my yard. January 1st is my deadline. Basically, anything that's left, I can't donate any more to charity. I'm already getting audited. I donated $160,000 to charity this year, far in excess of my cap. So I'm going to be audited. So I cannot donate any more to charity. If you have a charity that you are representing, then you can just simply buy these lots from me super duper cheap, and you can get the tax deduction. So, as a matter of fact, I just sent off a thing to a charity in New York, so for 10 grand. So that was a good deal. Yes, I know.
Wow, that's a new one.
All right, so here we are. Get in the back, Harry. I don't have anything for you. He wants my dream.
I know.
All right, get in the back.
All the way to.
And then this will take me all the way in.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'll have that little detour, but they're basically all the way in. It won't take that much longer. It's only added maybe 20 minutes.
Everybody using the other one.
Everyone using the other side because this one has more stops.
Yeah, all the mall over here.
All the mall and stuff. We're going one with more stops, but no traffic. So we're bypassing the highway pretty easy. I hope this continues all the way through. Look, they just redid this.
I know. I guess I'm
See, I think they were doing this and preparing for that.
We're sending other people to the other one.
Right now, in case you're in this area, I just passed Center Point Hospital, which, by the way, is horrible. Horrible hospital.
I don't see any people.
That's because it's a horrible hospital. They do go, I mean, I'm not saying you go there and you're going to die. I'm saying it's just really poorly run. Very poorly run. But they have good doctors. I mean, I'm not saying that you're going to get bad care. But the hospital itself is a nightmare. It's beautiful. The facilities are gorgeous. But the staff, they don't know what they're doing. And it's very poorly organized for the customer. Great for the doctor, poor for the customer. All right. A little beggar over here begging for my tea. All right, so that's kind of what's going on with Key Webco. I think I'm going to let you go because I really do need to pay attention to these drivers. We're near the mall and it's a little bit nightmarish here. Okay, here we go. And he's going to have that thing going. So, you know what, guys? I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you enjoyed listening to me rattle on and on and on a little bit about e-commerce this morning. If you have watched these videos at any time, any of my live streams at any time, you are welcome to add a link to your business. I'm not telling you to put a link for an item for sale and spam my page, but you can say, hey, I watched your show. I sell on eBay. Here is my store. Hey, I watched your show. I have a YouTube show. Thank you so much for your information. Here's my YouTube show. I have absolutely no problem with you adding business links, business names, etc. If you put individual items, we will have words. That's just taking advantage. But put your whole store in there, that's fine. I don't want to have to look you up anyway. So if you put your store link in there, chances are I'm going to share that store link around. And guys, I got massive traffic. My videos might not indicate that, but my shares and posts, I get massive traffic. I mean, a lot. So it doesn't matter if you're watching it now or 6 months from now. My stuff goes out over and over and over. So feel free to do that. Alrighty, let me explain one more time what we're doing today. Today, I am basically making a whole bunch of items come down from my store. At the same time, I am adding thousands of items. I am not going to have as many different product types, but I will have a much better and higher quality selection of the product types I do carry. In other words, I'm not going to be able to claim anymore that I have A to Z items. There will be some things that I am not carrying. But 60,000 listings, I think, is sufficient to cover most of your needs. I've been covering most of your guys' needs with 10,000 listings for years. So we're going to be 6 times larger than I ever was before. And much less work, much less profit. But all USA fulfilled. You have the item from the time you place the order to your front door in 7 days. They say 3 to 5, I say 7. Barbecue is what we're stopping for today. Did you smell that? We just drove by Gates.
The barbecue.
We are stopping at Bates City Barbecue today, or a barbecue place. Or we could even go to Walmart and get their barbecue. Whatever.
This barbecue? The guy?
Oh, he's expensive. He's
Really?
like double
Okay.
what it costs in Bates City.
I see
Bates
the time.
City's better
It's
anyway. I hate to say that, but it is. My dad said it was dry. He didn't like
Try
it.
that?
Yeah, he didn't like it. All right, so we're gonna, and they won't be open.
Oh, it's open.
No, they don't open till 11.
Everything's right. It's open 9.
11. I'm not going in Odessa. I
know,
told
it's
you
like
they're
open
overpriced and the food's dry and crappy.
Say open 9.
How many times do I have to repeat myself? No, we'll go to Bates City if we go at all. And if you make it a pain, we won't do it at all. All right, so smelling barbecue from Gates. Probably just go to Gates. We got to get food and there's nothing to eat at home. And there's no money to buy it anyway. So we're going to only get a little tiny bit. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed listening to Rattle On and On. We are sitting here in bumper-to-bumper traffic. Thank goodness it's the weekend, not during the week. This would be a nightmare. Why are they not going? Oh, they're just slow. So I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you enjoyed listening to Rattle On and On and On. I've got a lot of stuff, a lot of irons in the fire. Definitely check out keywebco.com. That site is going to do some pretty amazing things. I am already in the very top of traffic. I'm averaging in the top 10 to 15% every day, globally. It's just a matter of having the right items and the right services available. And before I had it, Then AliExpress changed, actually, or Bello changed to quit having verified suppliers. Everything just goes through AliExpress. Since that change, I have only had one successful order out of 10. All the rest have either been crap when the item arrives, caught by customs, or a chargeback from a high-risk transaction. That's the end of that. So everything I'm doing now is USA fulfilled, all super high quality items, and delivered to your door in 7 days. Globally, I also ship out. My global business is going to go down the crapper because it's more expensive. I'm doing no globally fulfilled items. Everything comes from the US. So there's no money in that, by the way. But I don't care. I want people at my websites to buy a few products, make me enough money just to pay the fees to run the business, because my real money comes from podcasts and making websites for people. That's my business. Just FYI. Alrighty, guys, I hope you enjoyed listening to me rattle on and on and on, and I will see everyone again soon. I may do a video on my way home. I may not. I really don't know. This is Saturday. I'm used to working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, but now that I have my own business, I work 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. If you want communications and emails from me on any other time, find me on Facebook Messenger. I don't even look at my emails except 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, and I don't even really look at them very well. You want to get a hold of me? Send me a private message on Facebook. This is my own business. You don't need to be dealing with all that email crap. Also, I have some transitions going on. I should have a link at the bottom of my page, which is for Facebook Messenger, but I changed the page. That should be operational by the end of the day. So right there on my store, you just go down, hit Messenger, and it'll talk to me. However, do not use that at this time. It will take you to a page, but that page isn't mine anymore. That's one that's supposed to be shut down. So that Facebook Messenger should be sorted probably by today. I think I can get that done today. I just want to make sure the page stays linked. I just scratched my head, damn it. I want to make sure